Tyolth Man.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's do this. Tyolth Man, Tyolth
Private
Man, Tyolth Man.
time
Hope
celebration.
you all like the intro video, the music that came just before this. Like, share, and subscribe for more music videos from Tyolth Man.
Like, share, subscribe. Please do all of that in that order.
So today we are going to review the semi-final lineup for the World Cup, and looks exciting. And let's dive deeper into it. So this is the preview of the T20 World Cup semi-final matches going to happen on the 4th and 5th March. Hope all the fans, all of us, have two exciting games and a cracker of a final.
Yeah,
Get into it. Yeah.
let's get into it. So we
Yeah.
talk about India,
India
matchup.
versus England, India
Yeah.
versus England, and South Africa versus New Zealand.
So, in my opinion, these are the best four teams to have reached the semifinals. Contentious, maybe the couple of teams that are missing that you would have expected. But let's talk about England and India game.
I do agree. These probably are the best four teams. But do you know what has happened? I think the Group A or Group One, the one in with us, the Super 8 group in which India was there, probably was made up of all the toppers of their group stage
Yeah,
standings,
except,
and
except
Group
for
Two was
India.
made up. No, even India. Of the league stage, of the group stage where
Oh,
we play Namibia,
sorry, yeah.
Pakistan, all
Yeah.
those, that one. So Super 8 Group One, the one with India, was made up of all the group toppers
I
in the
wasn't
group
thinking
stage, and the Super 8 Group Two was made up
Zimbabwe
of the
topped.
second team. Zimbabwe topped the group. Yes, yes. So it's funny because these are prefixed groups. That's how it turned out to be. But I don't think that necessarily means that the strength-wise, Group One was much stronger than Group Two, right? Obviously,
No,
Zimbabwe
it's
played
not.
well,
But
but they were there.
think,
So
think of
it's
think of it this way.
fair assessment to say that top four went into
Yeah.
the semi-finals.
Now that you actually made me think about it, like imagine if Australians had fielded a full strength squad, if they had come in their outfit, and if they had firing Maxwell, like who else was missing? Hey, Hazelwood was missing as well, right? And if people were informed and if they had the full strength squad, our group, the Super 8 group, would have been very, very competitive, right? I mean, because Zimbabwe has not done anything, they just fizzled out completely. So it would have been South Africa, India, Australia, and West Indies. It would have been a group of death, to be honest. Right?
Yeah.
Am I getting it wrong? Yeah,
It would be, but if they played well, right? If and buts were
the last of this.
pants and shorts, then there would be no trousers.
No, pots and pans. There'll be no tinkers in the kitchen. Even Sidhu doesn't understand what he said, but that's a different story.
Like that, right? So Australia was not playing well. Then it's
Oh, they
fair
got
that they're out of the
green swept
tournament.
by Pakistan.
Yeah, so they're not the strongest, one of the stronger teams in
They were
this World
they
Cup
were
at
green
least.
swept by Pakistan,
Their
who we
T20
played a
World
very
Cup,
boring match.
their T20 cricket is in a disarray, right? वो खेलना नहीं आता उनको T20, वो समझ में नहीं आता कैसे खेलना है.
Yeah.
So I would still say that maybe West Indies missed out from semi-finals. Is West Indies a stronger team than someone like maybe New Zealand or England also? शायद उस ग्रुप में रहती तो और अच्छा करती, because they were playing
Yeah.
well. T20 cricket के लिए they were beasts, man. It
They could have
was so
upset.
difficult.
Yeah. They could have upset us. They could have upset us, to be honest. I mean, I was really not sure the way we played against them. They were off the ball.
So maybe only West Indies, but बाकी सब I think fair enough. Pakistan, Sri Lanka, they tried their best, नहीं हुआ. New Zealand is always very professional in these tournaments, right? They semi-final तक तो पहुंच जाते हैं. They do the minimum needed to scrape through to semi-finals. एक match wash out हुआ, but yeah, they play well. Glenn Phillips is a proper T20 batsman, and then they have some other players also like that. So वो अच्छा खेले.
Yeah. They have a very good squad.
England probably surprised everybody. जैसा खेले वो
England's
लोग.
probably-
I am surprised.
Yeah, on the paper, not on the paper in general, based on what they've shown, like, based on the evidence, they were just as brainless and clueless as Pakistanis. I mean, they've actually done a Pakistan in this tournament, except for Brooks' heroics against Pakistan. They've been out, right? They look extremely insipid. I mean, again, this could bite me on my back, on the butt, but they've not done much, and they seem to be the most defanged team, right? But they seem extremely toothless and harmless. I'm glad that we're facing them. Given an opportunity, out of taken England.
Yeah. So India versus England. Do you think England is not very strong right now, except for Harry Brook?
Well, it's probably because okay, let's dissect a little bit, right? Let's talk about when we talk about England, they're the two batsmen that are like, generally they get him off to a rollicking start, Butler and Salt. They've been off color, right? I mean, I don't think Butler has actually done anything throughout the tournament. So
Yeah.
he's actually disappointed massively. Normally he's a big match player, so he still might do something against us. But Butler hasn't done anything. They've punted on Jacob Bethel. I actually like him, like to watch him bat. Like he's got the classic left-hander elegance, but he has not done much. I mean, he's the kind of guy, based on what we've seen so far, he blows hot and cold. He can still do something, but he hasn't done much. So he's number three. And then except for Harry Brook, I don't know. I don't know who's this Tom Banton guy. कभी सुना उसके बारे में? He has not
हाँ,
done
but वो
much.
भी वो नहीं वो आई थिंक न्यूजीलैंड के साथ तो अच्छा खेला था. इज द विकेट कीपर, राइट? टॉम बैंटन इज द विकेट कीपर.
Salt is the wicket keeper, and Butler is the wicket keeper. They have plenty
Butler
of
is the
wicket
keeper. Okay, okay,
keepers.
yeah. Okay, I think Tom Banton can also keep.
Yeah, he can
That's
keep.
what it is.
And then you have Sam Curran. He's stable there. He actually lends a little bit of solidity for the team. And then you have this guy who's a linchpin for them, Adil Rashid. And they're bowling
Adil
exactly.
Rashid.
He's good. He's exceptionally good. But
Yeah.
Jofra Archer cannot be relied upon. I mean, he used to be good in the shorter format, but not anymore. He's very erratic. He can be erratic, like Shamar Joseph, for instance. He can get a couple of wickets, but he can also go for a 20 very easily. So, and then who else they've got? They've got Jamie Overton. It looks as if they have a fascination for a certain kind of players when they play in these shorter leagues, in the tournaments. I don't know why. They could have picked a better squad, in my opinion. This is what they have, and they've been underwhelming.
लियम डॉसन तो अच्छा खेलता है शायद. I mean, he's a decent
Again, he's like Simon
left
Harmer.
arm.
Like he's got lots and lots of experience under his belt. Like, you can't rule him out. Like he's probably played 400 odd games, right? I mean, so he's a pro in the county circuit. So Liam Dawson is good. But again, he doesn't look like a match winner. Again, he's that kind of guy
Yeah.
who's
I mean, you just have to do your
yeah,
play
he
your
does
role,
his
right? That's all. Yeah. So,
yeah. So that's what England looks like. I mean,
रेहान अहमद नहीं मारा ना
yeah.
लास्ट मैच न्यूजीलैंड को.
हाँ.
तो एंड में
I
आके
tried to play. I thought
रेहान
he's
अहमद इज लेगी,
as
राइट?
yeah,
लेगी.
yeah,
वो
yeah.
भी वो तो बैटिंग वाइज they have all many bits and pieces players who can do both bat and ball. Karan Arjun, Sam Karan, and others.
Yeah.
So on their day they can do well. That's what they're showing.
Again,
And Harry Brook एकदम उसका attitude is very good, right? He's playing baseball. He's playing test
yeah,
cricket. Harry
he's
Brook
the
is
only
playing
one.
test cricket in T20.
The only one who plays
That's
baseball.
yeah.
Yeah. Everyone else
You
is
can you
badminton.
can you can say that about him, that he's playing his test cricket in the T20 World Cup and succeeding. That's how
Yeah.
England plays test cricket. But Harry Brook is leading well. He's scoring the main batsman and doesn't get bogged down. And I think Harry Brook probably will relish facing Varun Chakravarti and Akshar Patel and whoever, right?
Sure, but I think I mean, my batting prowess, so I get bowled like on straighter ones. But if I'm saying it, it speaks volumes of the way he bowls, right? He just darts it in. I don't think Akshar Patel is a threat for anyone, to be honest. I have a feeling that since Varun has lost his spark a little bit, maybe it's time to get Kuldeep back. Horses for courses. I don't know if you agree with it. Maybe bring him back, give him rest for a match.
If this was like the last group match or something and we had already qualified, I think they would have definitely tried that. But given that semi-final पहुंच गए हैं, Varun, at least if nothing, he has match experience and he hasn't been or people have figured out how to hit him, right? Maybe
It's
maybe
like,
that's better in this situation where he already knows कि कैसे मार रहे हैं लोग उसको, and he comes and tries to come up with something different.
oh, yeah.
And England of course is a new team. If they pick his googlies and his variations well, a lot of people what they're doing with Varun is कि थोड़ा shot डालता है तो very quick to go on the back foot and tonking him, right? This has been one of the features of the tournament where people have played spin very well. It's mostly a batsman's tournament still, right? Scores
Yeah.
have been generally more than 160 plus. This even in Sri Lanka, most of them. तो इसका मतलब है कि स्पिनर्स को बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं सब लोग एंड काफी टाइम पे बैक फुट प्ले अगेंस्ट स्पिनर्स इज वेरी गुड, पिकिंग द लेंथ क्विकली, रॉकिंग बैक एंड गैप्स में मारना एंड ऑल दैट इज सब लोग कर
We
रहे
should
हैं,
do that.
सब लोग
We should
अच्छा
do
कर
that
रहे
when we play test matches, Yes. wish we do that, like,
आगे आके
all that
ट्रस्ट
you
आवर
just said.
डिफेंस एंड स्मॉदर द स्पिन करके कुछ करते हैं एंड हो जाता है। बट यहाँ
Yeah.
वरुण चक्रवर्ती को भी ऐसे मार रहे हैं तो इसलिए हिज लेंथ इज ऑल ओवर द प्लेस, कभी फुल डालता है कभी बहुत शॉट डाल देता है। या वी पुट द बॉलर इन द प्रेशर, shows that other than Bumrah everybody feels the pressure।
See, that's why the reason why I say that is like because before the tournament started, like people were talking about how can teams beat India. That was the big question, right? Everyone,
Yeah.
without any exception, they were all talking about how India is the team to beat, and suddenly that changed. I mean, now for me, very clearly, South Africa is the team to beat. The batting has come together, and their bowling seems extremely efficient. I like, including Corbin Bosch. We'll talk about South Africa, but let's talk about India since we discussed
Yeah.
England.
England, yes।
Okay, I say India has not been comprehensive or clinical at all, right from the word go, like, since we started. Something happened with Abhishek. He fizzled out after an initial burst of activity. I don't know if people have figured him out or if he's just low on confidence because he plays the way he does. He got 3 ducks. I was worried about him when I was worried when Sky said, I'm worried about people who worry about him, which is a stupid statement to say, like, something like that. Smacks of arrogance. But I think I saw him play a 12 ball or a 15 ball innings. He scratched around him. He just couldn't play any timing right. That's when I was actually worried. And then he managed to get some
My
score against.
my worry for Abhishek is that with all the pressure that he's being put under, he's not performing well on the field, and then media में बहुत अभिषेक 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 करके सब
Lots
लोग
of catches.
बजा रहे हैं, सब बजा रहे हैं ना। is he not, the minute he stops enjoying his game and he becomes conscious कि कैसा बैटिंग करूंगा कैसे करूंगा, it shows on the field also। Are you
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
your 120% in on the field? Catches drop होना, simple catches at international ये सब
Fielding has
drop होना,
been
ये
abysmal.
सब बहुत बहुत बुरा। अगर अगर imagine somebody like Rinku Singh who gets to ball bat maybe 5 balls per match, right? उसको फील्ड में देखो तो ऐसे लगता है he's everywhere,
A live
गन
one. I
गन
think he's the only guy who feels well. He gives it
if
on. Gives
Abhishek
it on.
Sharma can if Abhishek Sharma can be like that on the field also, बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस उसको खुद आएगा, कैप्टन को आएगा,
Yeah.
हम लोगों को भी
Yeah.
आएगा। अगर वो फील्ड में सब जान लगा दे, कूदे मर जाए गिर जाए उधर जाए, भाई अभिषेक तुम्हें ये करना है कि तुम बैटिंग छोड़ो, फील्डिंग अच्छा करो, कैच नहीं छोड़ना, और देखिए कूदो मरो अपने आप बैटिंग में, तो क्या मारोगे, बहुत सारे चार चार लगा दोगे।
ये चीज समझ में नहीं आता। अब हमारा फील्डिंग ना, like it dips very drastically sometimes. We generally are a good fielding team.
No, I don't agree। I don't think we are a good fielding team anymore, right? जड्डू वड्डू ये सब लोग नहीं है हमारे पास अभी। there are players to hide। वरुण चक्रवर्ती is a fielder who needs to be
He's a
put in a place
liability in
where
the
ball
field.
ball huh?
Yeah. He's a
Yeah,
liability
yeah.
in the
So
field. Yeah,
exactly, that's
yeah.
what I'm saying। Thanks for using sophisticated words for what I was trying to say, but uh, he's like that। उसको short third man short fine leg में वहीं पे रख के रखते हैं भाई, यहाँ पे रेस्ट करो करके। Who else? I don't know how good Arshdeep is on the field, but maybe he has a good throwing arm, but can he move around quickly and all that? पता नहीं
Not,
Arshdeep का
not
पता
bad
नहीं।
enough.
हाँ,
I'll
और
tell you who is
कौन है?
good. Pandya is
Rink-
okay. Rinku Singh is very good.
yeah, yeah।
Sky,
Shivam Dube, हाँ, Shivam Dube is very slow। Shivam Dube in the outfield is very
I've
slow।
seen it. Yeah, I've
Okay,
seen
yeah,
him.
he's very
Doesn't
he
really-
seems very slow। ऐसा कोई फील्डर जड्डू के जाते ही ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसा कोई फील्डर नहीं है कि ये तो बस अभी जाके दिखाए बॉल। ओके, इट्स वेरी
Yeah.
स्ट्रेंज that once with Jaddu, Kohli, people like these, we were gun fielders, boundary riders who were very good।
Quick on
अभी
the
रिंकू
field.
सिंह तो
We
है,
used to be, yeah, we used to be very quick on the field. I mean, you could actually see that energy, like, people
अभी
running
नहीं
for a
है
ball.
अभी। हाँ, अभी नहीं
Yeah,
है तो दैट्स थोड़ा बुरा लगता है। एंड कैच,
it's
ओके,
fine.
आई एम नॉट इवन टॉकिंग अबाउट कैच ड्रॉप्स हियर, राइट? कैच ड्रॉप होते रहते हैं, दैट्स वेरी बैड, बट मैं
Yeah.
जस्ट ग्राउंड फील्डिंग की बात कर रहा हूँ अभी। एंड दैट्स ईशान किशन इज वेरी गुड। ईशान किशन इन द आउटफील्ड इज वेरी गुड, स्टिल वेरी गुड, वेरी फास्ट, वेरी स्विफ्ट, राइट? उसको भी देख के अच्छा लगता है, एटलीस्ट कॉन्फिडेंस आता है। बट बाकी
So yeah, so Abhishek, I hope like all the things that we discussed, and so I hope he gets some of his sorry, starting some of his mojo. Sorry,
ఏమన్నా
his mojo.
అమ్మా
Some of his
మోజో, మోజో इज वेरी नाइस। इज मोजो, हाँ हाँ हाँ, ये तो कट नहीं होगा। इज मोजो, हाँ। लेट्स टॉक
Okay,
अबाउट
thank
इज
you.
मोजो ऑफ अभिषेक।
नहीं, ठीक है, I hope he gets his mojo back. ठीक है, and Tilak seems to be doing okay.
नहीं तो मोजे
अब
देंगे।
अब मेरी लेना, अब इसी के बारे में बात
बहुत
करेंगे,
बुरा
मोजो। तो ठीक है, सी दिस इज हाउ यू मेक मी कॉन्शियस मैन। बाद में बोलता है कि कैमरा कॉन्शियस है बंदा, तो कैसे कैसे बताएं। तो व्हाट इज इट, बैटिंग, आई डोंट नो, लाइक अभी मुझे नहीं लगता कि रिंकू को वापस लाएंगे बिकॉज
हाँ, रिंकू अब कहाँ आएगा, हो गया ना बैटिंग फील्डिंग ऑर्डर।
चेटा इज लॉक्ड इन। लेट्स टॉक अबाउट चेटा। चेटा डिजर्व्स इट, a piece, like, a little bit of eulogy.
Okay. I
Cheetah's
want to say
Cheetah's
something. Shall I say
yeah,
something? Okay.
please.
All this Cheta hype that is going on, okay, is so scary. It's almost like how Virat Kohli won us that MCG match against Pakistan to qualify for semi-finals from a difficult situation and semi-final against England. कट लिए हम लोग एक विकेट भी नहीं लिया. ये चेटा 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 कर रहे हैं आकड़ के लिए वो बाद में जाके सेमीफाइनल में घटिया खेलेंगे और निकल के आ जाएंगे ना चेटा फिर से ऐसे 2 बॉल में 4 रन मार के आउट हो जाएगा क्योंकि ऐसा करता आ रहा है फ्रैंकली नॉट वाज नॉट इन द टीम बिकॉज
Yeah,
डूइंग बैडली
he's
राइट तो
a
एक इनिंग्स उसको सर पे मत चढ़ाओ भाई को भी छोड़ दो इज अ वेरी हम्बल नाइस हम्बल पर्सन लीव हिम अलोन प्लीज ये मीडिया एवरीबॉडी ये वर्शिप वर्शिप छोड़ के व्हाट एन इनिंग बेस्ट इनिंग्स ये सब बकवास रीरन्स इन स्टार स्पोर्ट्स एंड ऑल मेरे से नहीं होता भाई देखो पूरा एमसीजी याद आता है विराट कोहली ने कैसा छक्का मारा
sports.
हारिस राव को बर्दाश्त नहीं होता वो देख के पता नहीं वो इनिंग
It's
देख
a
के खून
fan.
नहीं खौलता लोगों को क्योंकि उसके बाद क्या हुआ था पीपल फॉरगेट सो
No, exactly.
horrible.
Right. I mean, there's a reason why he's not a permanent fixture in the team. That's because he's not consistent at all. Like he'll score 100. After that, like for a few matches, he will not do anything. And now, because Abhishek is not being okay, let's not go back to Abhishek. But batting, okay, batting. Chemical అయింది it's a confidence
Batting
game.
hey Mojo Mojo ding dong what happened to batting man come on
He's
hey
Mojo
bat
की बात he's
you're
Mojo की
making
बात
fun
confidence down हो गया. I understand. अभी I understand completely Abhishek what he goes through. Confidence चला जाता है.
Nirmal,
Good luck.
Abhishek.
Yeah.
What do you think about the matchup finally? Wankhede में हो रहा है match. Of course, whoever wins toss must bowl, right? अभी there's no point batting first. So Wankhede में you cannot uh,
Set
defend.
the target? No, I still
Uh,
think that we should set the target.
so no, I don't think so at all. You should bowl first, and
Hope we can
because
restrict
अभी
them.
इतने छोटे छोटे grounds में the problem is कि if you score like 180 190 that's also not enough. People can easily plan their chase. It's very
We
easy,
we
especially
can
new
defend.
new आ
We can
जाएगा
still
तो.
defend. I think we can still defend. But my question is Bumrah the same Bumrah of the old? Do you think that he's got his spark back?
Oh,
Like if
I
Bumrah is
think
still the cheat code, he has the cheat code, then I don't think we should have any problems setting up a target. Like even if it's a little meager, let's say that we end up like getting an underwhelming 170 or so, we should be able to defend it if Bumrah is bowling well. And like we had two linchpins like that. We had Varun Chakravarti, who was exceptionally good, and then we had Bumrah anyway. Varun seems to be off color a little bit. Now, Bumrah is still the same old Bumrah. I think we can still defend the target. What do you think?
I think so. He nails those knee high or toe high full tosses and Yorkers very well in his last 2 overs. First over, also, I think they're cautious again. People are generally, when he bowls the third or fourth over, generally, people are cautious to not lose wickets to him. तो first over बुमराह का भी अच्छा रहता है. Last 2 overs में अच्छा defend कर लेता है. वो बीच का एक ओवर में मारने की कोशिश करेंगे, but that's okay. So I think Bumrah is still our key for bowling. Those 4 overs are really our trump cards. वरुण अच्छा करे तो चलेगा बट फिर भी आई थिंक वी शुड डेफिनेटली बोल फर्स्ट
I'm going
गिवन दैट
by
आर
age-old adage which says money on the in the bank kind of thing, right? Now you have scoreboard pressure, like etc. etc. Like you put
देखो
something on the board and
अगर
then try
अगर
defending
आपने
it.
अगर आपने फर्स्ट बैटिंग करके 180 मारा है ठीक है आई गो बाय हाउ T20 cricket has evolved and what kind of crazy things people are able to do if you bat first and score 180 okay and if the chasing team has scored 120 in 15 overs 120 at 8 runs per over or even 110. Okay, a little under say 7.5 runs per over. 7.5 runs per over chasing is a very bad run rate, right? When especially when you have to score 9 and above
Yeah, then
180
they
hai
drop
to.
if they
So
have wickets in the hand.
110. Yeah, so scoring 70 in last 5 is not difficult at all.
But if
Okay,
you have
scoring
2 overs from
70.
Bumrah, like that's what I'm saying. If you have 2 overs of those from Bumrah, you should be able to defend is what I'm saying. Again, it all depends on how
So
the team
बुमराह
goes.
फैक्टर लेके तुम 2 ओवर पहले ही ये सब कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हो ना I'm just saying कि last 5 overs में on a small ground with wickets, reasonable wickets in hand and batsmen willing to hit every ball out of the park, you can easily expect कि एक ओवर तो 20 runs over हो सकता है in last 5, okay, which already means you need like just 70 चाहिए था तो अभी 50 of 4 overs, एक ओवर
Yeah, you're
15
right.
रन का भी आ सकता है. So
Yeah,
it's very
maybe.
easy to score very big 15s and 16s in last 5.
So if you
बहुत लोग कर लेते हैं.
if you lose the toss and let's say that you bat first, that means that you have to score in excess of 200. There is no other way,
You have
right?
to. You have
Yeah.
to.
But if
220 is
you
a comfortable score, I think. 200 is also
not against
you have
this
to
England
bowl well.
again,
You have to
could
bowl
be
well.
wrong. Not against this England team. they don't have people like they don't have reliable batsmen like
लग
proven
गया तो लग गया
commodity.
ना, लग गया तो लग गया. So anyway, that's
Well,
what
you're
I
right.
feel
I mean,
in
I was not considering the fact that they don't have a great bowling lineup either. So apart from Adil Rashid, who is a threat against us a little bit, I mean, I don't think anyone else can actually
but
stop
not
this.
anymore, not anymore, right? I don't think Adil Rashid is a threat against us anymore because Virat Kohli has retired.
मुझे पता था कि यहाँ आने वाला था. It's a low blow, but it's a good one. I liked it. Yeah. So
Yeah. So
apologies to all Virat Kohli fans, but like he sucked against him anyway. In all fairness,
they know
even in
what
Test
we are
match.
talking about, right? And
Yeah.
the banter हम विराट कोहली को जानते हैं ना, तो ये तो चलता है.
हाँ,
वो हमें नहीं जानता, अलग बात है. But
जाना चाहिए इसके बाद ना.
yeah, अभी तो आएगा बीच में, यहाँ पे ये जो फ्रेम देख रहे हैं आप, ये वाला, यहाँ पे विराट कोहली होगा एकदम.
एक दिन. So yeah, so that's like so
That's
what will
India,
be
England. So South Africa.
do you want to talk about any matchups or like there are no matchups as such?
It's okay. I think we covered most of the people in this setup, right? I think India will easily win, hopefully, especially if we bowl first.
They should win against England. Yeah.
England's only chance is if they win the toss, put us in, and restrict us for the 200, and then go crazy. So,
Yeah.
taking it. I think if we bowl first, England we can easily restrict because they don't have no clue how much to score. We'll restrict them under 170.
It's just the matchup right now is all our bowlers against Harry Brook, right? Because Butler's not been informed. Hopefully, he'll remain that way. I hope that he doesn't find.
I would not discount facing Jafra Archer in those 2 overs of Jafra Archer in the power play. Yeah, Samsung and अभिषेक शर्मा, ईशान किशन, ये लोग, वो बहुत अच्छा शॉट बॉल डालता है, तो उसको पुल मार के 6 मार देंगे के चक्कर में टॉप एज निकल लिए तीनों, तो हो गया.
You should try Rams. I mean, so
हाँ,
Ishan
हाँ.
Kishan is good at pulling. Ishan Kishan is a very good puller. I liked him.
मारा ना अभी पुल against West Indies. So
It's a pull pick, yeah.
Hetmeyer was catching everything.
So it's good, yeah.
So be careful with Archer, and then only full डालता है तभी मारो, शॉर्ट बॉल मत डालो, मारो बहुत फास्ट.
उसमें आर्चर है, ओवरटन है, सैम करन है, आदिल रशीद है. I don't know who else they have. I don't know how they managed to get to the semi-finals with this team.
Rehan Ahmed.
If they play him, I think they will play him now.
They will play, given what he did in the last match. Okay, quickly, New Zealand, South Africa, the other semi-final. Maybe the oh, did you know, fun fact? The final of this World Cup will be between one team which has won 2 World Cups and one team which has zero, not won a World Cup at all. So either of India, England, both have won 2 World Cups, 2 T20 World Cups. हो जाएंगे final में. South Africa, New Zealand haven't won any World Cup, so it'll be 2 versus 0.
Have England won 2 World Cups? Oh, they did, yeah, 2022 and Kevin Peterson's World Cup. Okay, yeah, true. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's talk about them then. So South Africa is the team to beat, for sure.
Yeah.
We said that.
Yeah.
South Africa is definitely the team to beat.
Do you think New Zealand is a match for them?
Yeah.
I mean, as simple as that. Is New Zealand a match for them? Yeah, it's a 4-1 conclusion.
Do you know what happened in the league phases? They actually faced each other, and South Africa has won very comfortably, like almost as comfortably as they won against
They
West
were in
Indies.
the same group. You mean? Okay, yeah.
Sure. Like now, New Zealand batted first,
Yeah,
and they
that's
scored about 170 odd runs, and South Africa chased it down very easily. So Markram's in good form. All their
Everybody.
batsmen. Take the names.
Everybody.
Brevis is.
Yeah.
You like Brevis, don't you? The
Right.
way he hit.
Yeah. Baby,
very
baby.
Yeah. The sound that comes, like the bat makes when he's talking ball, it's very sweet, right? I mean, he gets a little bit of timing, and he's very fearless in the way he executes them. Miller is back.
Miller has been back for a very long time. So
No,
मारे जा रहे
Miller
हैं
might be
T20
doing
में.
something off substance when it actually matters. Miller never
Yeah.
does that. He never does that. So
I
he's
mean,
been doing that.
last 2-3 years he's consistent, very consistent.
Yeah, he only plays this format, right?
Yeah.
And then Tristan Stubbs, we've seen him very
Right.
closely when I saw the game in Eden Gardens.
और लंबा तानसेन.
Tansen gives me PTSD. That's
Yeah.
Tansen is like a towering figure, looming large. I mean, I think he's wrecked us quite a few times in the last few months. So I hope that, so for our sake, I think I'd be happy if
I mean,
we
they have
face
the bowling. I think the strange thing is that Rabada is off color. Rabada is exactly going Dale Steyn way. He's not able to figure out how to play 2020 cricket. वो अच्छा टेस्ट लेंथ डालता है और पिटता रहता है बेचारा. इतना पिट रहा था कि सुपर ओवर में उसको बॉलिंग भी नहीं दिया उन्होंने. But
I don't think
Ngidi is the opposite. Engidi is the opposite. क्या slower delivery, दो type के slower delivery. He's totally cracked. He's Engidi is almost at Josh Hazelwood level. Those the 3 years back. ऐसे ही खेल रहा है वो भी. Bowling बहुत अच्छा. He's figured out how to bowl in these conditions and
Yeah.
the
What about
Yorker.
Corbin Bosch? Bosch is
Corbin
very
Bosch.
impressive.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much. Yes, so we all rounder we have a very strong team.
Very quiet contributor, Bosch. Yeah. And then they have excellent bowling, and they didn't have to rely too much on Keshav Maharaj. Much. Like, he hasn't done much. The fast bowling has been doing the job for them. And then they can probably rely on Markram. Again, if you play against them, there is a chance that Markram will hold the fast
Markram भी
ball.
डालेगा.
Yeah,
उसी ने दिया था ना
so
विकेट तो अभिषेक का.
it started with Salman Aga and then Markram followed this year. Yeah. So yeah, New Zealand के लिए, like, they have दो बंदे हैं. They're the Biff brothers. Like, they just throw kitchen sink at everything kind of guys. Finn Allen or Tim Sulfite. Oh yeah, Tim Sulfite, yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So, and Rachin Ravindra, they have a good batting lineup, but not as strong as South Africa. So let's call it spade a spade. South Africa is the strongest team in this World Cup. We were the strongest before the cup started, but then somehow they inched their way into the front.
Daryl Mitchell, Devon Conway अच्छे players है, but no match for.
Devon Conway नहीं आता, नहीं खेलते. Conway नहीं खेलते. Conway is an opener. Like, I think Finn Allen came in his place because Conway has been inconsistent. So Sulfite, Finn Allen, Rachin Ravindra, and then Glenn Phillips, and then Mark Chapman करके कोई बंदा है.
Yeah.
So they're good T20 players. Yeah. Again, they're very
Glenn Phillips
industrious.
तो बहुत अच्छा है.
Yeah. South Africa still can have the nerves, right? I mean, if they get ousted, it'll probably boil down to the nerves and them not keeping it, and then choking in a crunch situation again. New Zealand never does that. I mean, they know their strengths, they play to their strengths, and they never try to overachieve. They'll keep it very simple, and they're an extremely good fielding outfit. They'll not drop many.
So favorites, South Africa, and
South Africa should make it through. Yeah.
And favorites in the other match, India. Fair.
India. Yeah, it should be the repeat of the
India
finals.
South Africa repeat finals, and cricket can surprise us. It could be a New Zealand England finals also.
Yeah. Would you be upset if that happens? As an Indian, I'd be very upset, but then I think it'd be.
So very upset, but we'll still enjoy the cricket, right? Anyway, finals अहमदाबाद में होना है, तो हमें कुछ खास निकलने नहीं वाला वहां से. तो अगर हम फाइनल में पहुंच गए तो ज्यादा छोटी रहेगी सबकी.
Actually बोलना चाहिए कि हम कोलंबो खेलेंगे. Hope it rains for a couple of days and we split the share trophy. I'd rather, than play in Namo again, and then it was a bitter disappointment, right? I mean, we still remember the date, don't we? We all do.
Of course. खड़े हैं आज भी यही. November 19. Okay, so yeah, so that's our preview of the two semifinals. Finally, we hope both matches are close, not one-sided and entertaining. And we'll see. May the better team win on those days. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it then. That's it from Tyolth Man. See you after these matches.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.
Do that. What this guy just said. Okay. Bye.
Bye.